to use the power of reciprocation in customer service. Now, influence and persuasion can be very useful in customer service, and reciprocation is basically the psychological law that if you give somebody something, they're going to automatically say thank you and want to give you something back. You might have experienced this in gift giving. If you give somebody a great birthday gift kind of unexpectedly, they're going to say thank you and probably send you a thank you card, and most likely send you at least some type of birthday gift when it's your birthday, whether they had in the past or not. It's because people naturally and automatically feel like they owe you one if you do something nice for them. So this can be extremely powerful in customer service. We're going to provide you two practical applications of this theory right here in this video. The first is that you already should have educational marketing pieces in place. You probably do on your company's website. You really want to stress these with people who are not yet clients. What you want to do is basically have links within your emails and links within your marketing that allow people to benefit from advice that your company provides or your team can provide before they've even become a customer. So for example, if somebody is about to buy your product, and say you have a timeshare business and you're doing customer service for this timeshare business, and your team has to respond to questions all about people that want to buy timeshares. They're not sure if they want to buy timeshares. What you can do is basically answer their question about your timeshare business, then have a link to a page on your website that says the top 20 questions to ask before buying a timeshare. And you can craft the questions to be very challenging, very direct, not skipping around issues, very direct about the value that they're going to get out of it, whether it's going to go down in value or up in value in the future, whether the buildings are insured, all the tough questions they should be asking, and you help them ask those to all the timeshare things they've been looking at, and a couple things will happen. One is if your team writes those questions, you're going to come up with great answers to them. Second, you're going to add value first to that potential client, and they're going to be thankful for that. And third, I'm betting that the more your company thinks about what types of questions a customer should be asking, they're going to make sure that you have good answers to those questions. If you don't know whether the land or building is going to appreciate or depreciate, then you could do research on that, get an appraiser, look at market trends, and have a very good, tangible, verified answer instead of just kind of a loose answer of, well, probably, it depends on the market. So it can really help develop your customer service and sales by promoting the educational marketing tools that your company has in place while doing customer service. Now the second tip is to over-deliver to potential clients in a few different ways at the same time. So for example, if somebody's looking to buy a timeshare, not sure about whether to do it or not, you can provide them 15 or 20 minutes of coaching time over the phone. You could provide them an audio training program, or even a certificate to come stay at the timeshare for free so they can experience what it would be like in case they did buy one. And this way, you're able to provide them with something that's going to be valuable whether they buy your timeshare or not. And by giving them that valuable thing first, they're much more likely to do business with you rather than some timeshare business they have never experienced, never worked with, and never stayed at before. So these are just a couple practical examples of how you can use the power of reciprocation in customer service. The application of this influence principle is going to be different based on your industry, your field, the type of customer service you're doing, whether it's mostly solving problems or mostly selling potential clients and doing that type of customer service. It'll greatly change based on that, but just remember that if you give somebody something first of value, they're likely to want to repay you in some way, and that can be great for business. So I hope you enjoyed this video training session. Thank you for joining us.